Hi, Stephen Piercy from Rat, and you're listening and watching CMS TV.
You're probably aware of this team. The world probably is not, but there's a team here in Akron, Ohio called the Akron Rubber Ducks.
Yes.
They are the AA affiliate of the Indians, Guardians, the Indians.
Yeah, they weren't always called the Rubber Ducks, were they? They were called the
Arrows.
Arrows. That's what Akron Arrows.
Yeah, but we can't have any relation to Indians with arrows.
Oh, but it wasn't even spelled the same.
It was like aerodynamic.
It was like Aerosmith.
Yeah.
AERO.
Could be mistaken for arrows, which could lead to Indians, which could make people's feelings hurt.
Is that really the reason they changed their name?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Really? I had no idea. Now, interestingly enough, they shoehorned a small stadium right downtown Akron, Ohio, about probably close to 30 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great stadium, too.
Yeah, they built it right there and right in the downtown. Not that Akron is some kind of thriving metropolitan area, but they put it literally on the main street downtown Akron.
They just wedged it in on a corner.
They did. They did. I don't know if you've been in the downtown Akron area lately.
Not real recently, maybe 2 years ago.
They've been doing a whole revitalization down there, and it's actually kind of cool. I stopped down there, it wasn't long ago, probably last year. And, they've got all kinds of, it's sort of not that it's even a busy area at all, but a lot of walking now, and they got all kinds of little pubs and bars and restaurants, and it's actually pretty nice down there now.
Yeah, except for it's another crime haven.
Yeah, of course. Except it isn't quite the downtown industrial area it used to be. Back in the day when Akron, Ohio was known for being the rubber capital of the world and the trucking capital of the world, and it was all industrial, and it was a very, very blue collar town.
Right.
And now it's, more catering to the Akron University crowd than anything else.
It's a foofy town. Let's just call it what it is.
And it is. And then, medical is big down there. They got a lot of, I think Summa is big.
Sure.
Down there. And like I said, the university is sprawling out bigger than ever. And so the whole town is kind of geared toward the university people.
Right. Well, obviously they do have the baseball team, the Akron Rubber Ducks.
Okay.
And as you know, as everybody knows, minor league baseball is big for doing giveaways because they got to do something to get people into the seats. Most people aren't just going to willy-nilly go to a minor league baseball game.
I know. Do you enjoy minor league baseball?
Not to follow it, but to actually go watch it, yes.
Okay.
I very much like going to Akron because the worst seats in the house are 30 feet from the field.
Okay.
And that's the worst seats. The very worst seats you can get are 30 feet from the field. It's really it's a much better live situation than going to like Jacobs Field or whatever and seeing a game from the bleachers or whatever.
It's a more intimate setting.
It is. And it's fun. I mean, the players are good enough. And, there's usually one standout guy that's on his way to the majors that's really good. So you get to watch a guy coming up, so to speak. So I do enjoy it, actually. And it's a cheap ticket. It's like $10 or something. So instead of paying $30 to park and $50 for a ticket to a game, you can go for $10 and you park right across the street, I think, for $5 more.
Sure.
So it's pretty cheap outing. So I enjoy going. I wouldn't enjoy going for what I'm about to show you, though.
Okay.
So they announced a couple of bobblehead nights.
Okay. Well, those are very collectible things.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're collectible.
Some people really get into collecting bobbleheads.
Mm-hmm. Well, when I show you the bobbleheads they're doing, you might question this bobblehead night.
Hey, this is like the Beanie Babies of
Yes.
collectibles.
But let's be honest. This is the AA team of the Cleveland Guardians. We'll call them the Guardians. I'll even be polite. With that said, what would you expect the bobbleheads to be?
Well, my anticipation would be some of the more popular players on the Arrow team, maybe.
On the Rubber Duck team?
Oh, I forgot the Rubber Duck team.
The Rubber Duck team? That's a good guess.
Or maybe a Rubber Duck.
Maybe a Rubber Duck, also a good guess.
But
maybe even a couple of the stars that have played on the Rubber Ducks and are now playing for the Guardians. Maybe.
I don't know. Why would you be giving away major league?
I'm just saying as a suggested item. Maybe, and you throw them back in their Rubber Duck uniform with their bobblehead, and it's like, hey, there's Jose Ramirez back when he was in the minors.
Remember when?
Yeah, And again, like you said, they're collectibles. So maybe a collector of Guardians memorabilia would want that. They're not going this direction at all.
Okay.
They're going with let's just say they're going with the has nothing at all to do with anything with the team direction.
Maybe they just got a truckload of free shit and they're just like, hey, we could
painted faces on it.
We could just give this stuff away.
Well, they might as well have, because here's the first night. The first one they're giving away on June 7th. If anybody wants to go down, we'll give them a free plug to the Rubber Ducks. You can get your very own Donna Kelce bobblehead. You have no idea who Donna Kelce is, do you?
No.
Donna Kelce is the mother of Travis Kelce that dates Taylor Swift. The mother. And the mother of also Jason Kelce, who played for the Eagles.
How is that even significant?
The only significance, is that the Kelce brothers, and I guess her too, are from Shaker Heights.
Oh.
But even Shaker Heights, how far is Shaker Heights from Akron? 30?
At least 30.
30, 40 miles?
I think Hugh Beaumont was from Shaker Heights. Leave it to Beaver Dad.
Yeah. No, J-Rad, she is not from Akron. She is from Shaker Heights, Ohio.
But why are you commemorating the mother?
The mother.
I mean, what is her accomplishment aside from pumping out a couple of kids who played sports?
I don't know. I mean, she's on commercials too, I guess. I mean, she does commercials talking about her kids, like the Campbell Soup commercials or whatever.
If her sons didn't make it in sports, nobody would even know.
Nobody would give a fuck.
Exactly. I mean, if she had some, major accomplishment herself, like she's a retired tennis pro or something like that, but even then, that still wouldn't make any sense.
No. Her major accomplishment is her pussy spits out kids that can take tackles.
Right.
That's her accomplishment. A tackle-taking pussy. That's it. But Donna Kelce, you can get your bobblehead June 7th, 7:05. Donna Kelce.
Why would you want that? The only place that would make any sense.
Yeah.
A one-off gift for your mother's birthday. Look at Mom, I had a bobblehead made of you.
Right.
That's it. Just a one-off thing for like a birthday.
Right.
Look, I'm surprised your mom with her own personal bobblehead.
Why do I think, and I don't know this to be true, I'm 1,000% guessing here. Why do I think that they couldn't officially license a Travis Kelce one, which is what they wanted to do? They could license the mom, and they're trying for the Taylor Swift crowd because Travis Kelce fucks Taylor Swift.
Yeah, but
I know that's a reach, but
how do football players relate to minor league baseball?
Well, there's that. And how do the moms of football players relate to minor league baseball?
I mean, even if they were giving these away at an NFL game, it still wouldn't make any sense.
No,
It's
of course not.
Even if you gave it away to the Kansas City Chiefs game, it still wouldn't make any sense.
No. It would make a little more sense, but not much. Not a lot more sense.
That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen next to the Padres uniform.
Hey, it's Chris Aiken from the Classic Metal Show, Chris Aiken Presents, and the Seth Williams Show, straight from the uncensored heart of the CMS network. We've just been crowned a certified Rumble creator, and that means we're bringing the heat. All our shows, commercial free, baby. Advanced episode drops, sometimes months before the normal release, so you're not stuck waiting. You'll get all this plus exclusive content for Rumble Premium subscribers that'll blow your mind. And with Rumble Premium, you'll get every CMS Network show and all of Rumble's other videos with no ads and no fluff. This is our official home, Rumble. It's raw, powerful, and unfiltered. You want in? Just hit us up at rumble.com/register/classic metal show to sign up for free commenting, chat live, and just your ability to join the chaos of all of our shows. Then while you're there, swing by any of our videos, smash that Rumble Premium button, and level up. Subscribe now. Don't sleep on this. Hit the link in the description.